Today on 2-Minute IT Jams, we have Dean Robinson, who is the Managing Director of Managed Services for Versant. So welcome to the jam, Dean.
Hi, and now thank you very much for your time. Great to be here.
Yeah, no worries at all. For those who may be unfamiliar with Versant Managed Services, what are your key offerings for your customers?
So the key offerings that we have for Versant Managed Services is a really contemporary model for the way for customers to manage their cloud platform. And we provide a different type of approach than just your traditional managed services providers. And we take a site reliability engineer type approach. And that is, it's almost like an extension of DevOps. So the work that the team do is not only the core infrastructure management of your cloud platform and the components within it, but it's also 24/7 support as well, as you would expect. But it's enhancements and platform engineering beyond just the infrastructure layer. Our team work and embed deeply in our customers' environments, and they work above and beyond that infrastructure sort of team, and they work in with the business partners and application owners and things like that. So the model that we use is a bit different, and it fits nicely with the cloud platform management ecosystem. Because we know that customers are using their cloud platforms extensively to enhance their businesses. So just to sort of carry on a bit further with what we actually provide. So as I covered, it's your core fundamentals. It's your service management, your day-to-day operations of the environment, the 24/7, all the usual ITIL and IT service management components. But it is also, in some cases, with around 50% of our customers, it is full stack support. And what that means is that our engineers are working into the platform space and managing things like API platforms and microservices clusters and identity platforms, websites and other digital assets that may sit on top of that cloud platform. And in particular, in recent times, we've been doing a lot of data work as well, so data engineering. And that allows the customer to come to us when they need something built in their data platform, and we can kind of do that as a part of our SRE model. So. And probably lastly is that the way that we really try and operate is we work with our customers in a kind of co-pilot model that I call it. So it's not like you have to call someone to get some action or raise a ticket to get some action. We kind of work with them in their environment and kind of sort of be seen as part of their business.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Yeah. So for businesses that are thinking about partnering with Versant, how does using a managed services partner like Versant help that business realize its growth goals?
Yeah, interesting question. And look, the key word there for me is partnership, and that's one thing that we really try and do in spades. And we try and be agnostic to some degree. And then I think the key word here is that we try and have a neutral position on technology. So whilst we are a cloud platform, managed services and SRE group, we really try and take neutrality with positions on certain tech decisions, I suppose, in terms of what goes into the platform. And I think that the one thing that we do provide that allows the customer to grow and build on their platform and their applications and their growth objectives is that we have a lot of flexibility. So because of the scale of our business now, and because of the industry experience that we've got and depth of technical expertise, we're actually able to help businesses make decisions. And just recently, as recent as this week, we helped a customer. They were having trouble selecting a particular platform management tool that they were using, and it was around application telemetry, and there's so many players in the market. So we actually, as a part of our VMS team, we formed a cohort of about five of us, and we all presented back our findings with all the different tools that we've seen in the market. So it's more than just that, the stuff that we sort of traditionally think about as a managed services. It's platform support. It's helping customers make decisions on what platforms to use, what technologies to use. And then also, because we do work with business owners and application owners in our customer environments, we can kind of help them, decide what things they should do as a part of, their business and growth goals.
Right. Yeah. Next question is about cybersecurity. So it's obviously in the last couple of years become a huge priority for pretty much every company. So can you tell me what Versant offers in that sphere?
Yeah, sure. So look, security, as you say, it's a huge thing at the moment, and will continue to grow, absolutely. But look, I think the one thing that Versant is anchored on, and way back from the beginning of the company in 2014, was that security had to be the focus of everything. And that's one thing that we embed deeply in our VMS team. So the one thing that we do provide to our customers is, in particular in a cloud environment, is a lot of detection anomalies as well. Like, there's a lot of things that you need to do in order to manage your platform, but then also how do you raise up some telemetry that says, okay, we shouldn't be seeing this load at this particular time, or there's a particular user ID that's hitting the platform more often than not. Why is that? Why are we seeing the same IP address coming in, to the platform? So it's around leveraging our pedigree and our expertise in monitoring platforms, and then surfacing up those kinds of threats and abnormalities, to either take action or preventative action. And in a lot of cases with our really large customers, in the banking sector, et cetera, they've got security operations centers and teams that are sort of, behind the glass wall. And our guys will work with those teams, and they'll pass on data to and from, based on what we're seeing. So yeah, in terms of that, that's probably our core offering. It's kind of leveraging that expertise across the management and telemetry of the cloud platform to detect those things, and then also raise them back to the appropriate teams. And also, it's critical leveraging those those key native tools across your platforms, such as AWS, Azure, and GCP, and really digging out things from those native tools around alert detection. It could be compliance issues. If someone's in there building something, have they exposed it in a way that they shouldn't have? It's important to keep on top of those things as well. And that goes a long way to securing your platform. And that's something that we do, for all our customers.
Brilliant. Yeah. So looking to the near future, what new offerings are your product development teams focused on?
Yeah, look, that's a great question, and it's an interesting one that you'd think, okay, product development team and managed services, but what we do is we're always looking for ways to improve processes and to continue automating and uplifting, and that's really a big part of our modus operandi, and it's about continuous improvement and automation. And over the journey, we've built several different tools, to help us and to help our customers. So whether it be, some custom telemetry, whether it be, some custom dashboards, or, the business users may want particular insights about the platform, and we have to sort of, build something to create that availability. And then also to some of the sort of more core infrastructure type pieces. So, if you've got a cloud platform and you've got an ITSM tool such as ServiceNow or Remedy or something like that, how do you go about getting your events from that cloud platform over into your ITSM tool, and then kind of wrapping things up in an automated way, so you can track all the things that are happening in your platform into that centralized place, and then manage them accordingly from there. So our team have kind of built different integration modules for the various cloud platforms into ITSM tools, as well as other tools as well. And just going back to the security question before is, the SOC teams may have a particular platform that they want certain log files sent to, or network information sent to, so they can do tracing themselves. So there's kind of this, so it's kind of, you sort of think about product development and you think, okay, I'm building a mobile app, or I'm building a new website or something like that. But our guys are kind of in there under the hood building these connectivity pieces to enable greater automation and therefore greater accessibility into the platform and visibility on things like security, as you asked before.
Right. Yeah. Nice. So I've got one more question for you, Dean.
Sure.
If someone's listening or watching and they want to, they're interested, they want to find out more about Versant Managed Services, how do they get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, sure. So look, we'd love to hear from you. So you can go to our website. So if you go to versant.com.au, and you'll find that there's a page there on managed services, and there's also a contact us as well. So we frequently get people contacting us through the website. So please go to our website, versant.com.au, and reach out there, and we'll make contact with you, and we can continue the conversation.
Brilliant. Sounds good. Well, yeah, that's all we have time for today. Thank you, Dean, for your time.
No worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.